Traveling with the Liberals, and he joins me now. So, Kevin, timing is perfect. Let's talk about what went on last night at that Brampton rally, because it's really become a big topic of discussion this morning. Aaron O'Toole out of the gate addressing it, saying this just plays into who Mr. Trudeau is. It's all about him, no regard for public health or safety last night. So what happened there?
Well, I mean, here's the scene, right, Marcia, is that there is a stage in this ballroom inside the Brampton sort of banquet hall. And, you know, the crowd went towards the stage. I mean, they're a partisan crowd, Liberal supporters. They wanted to go and see the speakers, the leader. Among those speakers, of course, is 87-year-old former Prime Minister Jean Chrétien. You know, the Liberals this morning and last night were saying that they followed the COVID rules, that they followed the capacity limits under the COVID rules for that jurisdiction in Brampton. There were about 400 people that attended the event, and they say the capacity was 500. We're asking for clarity from the Liberal headquarters as to how they were checking if people were vaccinated or not. But I think that the concern is, and we asked this of Jean Chrétien last night, we asked it also of former Mississauga Mayor Hazel McCallion, who's 100 years old, if they felt comfortable. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a packed room, but people were close together. There were squares that were put on the floor that the Liberal staffers were encouraging people to stay within. Now, this is similar to another event we saw outdoors in Surrey, where they put circles on the ground, sort of like chalk circles, and they encouraged people to stay within their social distancing bubbles. This was another message that was put out to the crowd last night. Really, it was blatantly ignored. No one followed that particular order in any great urgency whatsoever. But, you know, the Liberal response to this was, well, if people can't social distance, we expect them to wear masks. And that is something they feel they followed the guidelines on. So I think here the broader concept is optics. Of course, we know that Justin Trudeau has really been labeled as the photo op prime minister, right? So here it is. It's a great photo opportunity for him to be in a crowd. It's a place where he excels as a leader, getting a partisan crowd behind him. But we're all in this in a context where it's a fourth wave, where cases are rising across the country. And also, Hazel McCallion, it was very interesting last night. Even though she supports Justin Trudeau in this election, she basically says that we shouldn't be an election. He shouldn't have called an election because there's a fourth wave, because there's this pandemic going on. And she even mentioned that we shouldn't be at events like this where people can be close together. Now, she didn't go as far as to say that she felt uncomfortable or unsafe. And today, when Trudeau was asked about this, he responded in sort of a bit of a flippant manner, saying, well, you know, you can't tell Hazel McCallion what to do or what to think or where to go. And same thing with Jean Chrétien. They're, you know, adults and they can decide what they want to do. But nonetheless, I think that there was concern. We talked about this just amongst my colleagues who are following the Liberal campaign this morning. You know, would you want your even if they are vaccinated, there are breakthrough cases and you have a higher risk of potentially more complications with COVID in a breakthrough case, even if you're vaccinated, if you're 87 or 100 years old. And so that was a question we were asking ourselves this morning. Would we want our grandparents at that rally last night? And it was a difficult one to square if, you know, you were there.
Yeah. All right. Kevin Gallagher, thank you so much for all of that. Really appreciate that.